Hey everybody, we're here to talk about the Rolex Hulk. And really what I wanted to touch on here was Rolex's mastery of supply and demand. Is this a rarer Submariner? Sure, they made 60,000 over a 10-year period compared to 100 to 150,000 Submariners per year. So in that, in that comparison, sure, they are rarer. If it's not in the high horology circles at all, but for what Rolex is and the Submariner, sure it is. And Rolex is very good at that. I personally believe you should buy a watch that you like, that you think is great looking. If you like this green gold dial that Rolex calls it, and the green Cerachrom bezel, fantastic. And this watch was loaned to me from Exclusive Jewelers, 195 Canal Street, so thanks to them. Please stick around to the end because I want to talk about something else to do with Rolex Corporation. Thank you so much. So just to run through some of the stats for the watch, it's 40 millimeters. The same as the Submariner that was out with it. The dial is a green with a date window. The loom is a chromalite loom. All of this is the same as the regular Submariner. The bezel is a unidirectional green Cerachrom bezel. The sapphire with a Cyclops lens. The bracelet's an oyster with the glide lock clasp that we all know. No reason to show you that. It also has the Rolex caliber 3135, fantastic movement. And this, like the rest of the Submariners, is a 300-meter diver. It was a little bit more expensive than the Submariners. So the bottom line of this watch is really, it's the color, right? I mean, you buy this watch because you like what it looks like. It's a beautiful watch. It's great color. So it's a beautiful watch. It's certainly noticeable, that's for sure. It really is a really nice watch. And as I said, this watch is the hardest watches to get. Some of the things that I like most about this watch, which you probably heard me say many times, is that the bezel action is just absolutely beautiful. Because it has the ceramic ball bearings. It's different really than any other watch. I think there's only one other watch company that does it. It's Damasco, which is a German brand, but not nearly as well as this. So this is 120 click, where the Tudor also uses ceramic, that's 60 click bezel. But it's a really finite, beautiful, smooth bezel, very different than anything else out there. Like anything else, what they do really well. It's just a beautiful, beautiful watch, really well done and very capable. Is it the Holy Trinity? No, it's not that. It's not supposed to be that. I mean, this started as a tool watch. It's a diver. But this one happens to be a very rare, really beautiful watch. So I think it's a great choice for anybody. There's no reason to look at the loom. The loom is fantastic. Chromalite loom, fantastic. It's just like any other Rolex except for the color, and it's all about the color. And if you've noticed from Rolex, when it comes to their marketing, it's really about color. I mean, essentially, if you look at the new GMT that they had, they made a gray and black bezel, and that's a big thing. They did a Destro the year before, so put the crown on the other side. There's very little things that they do to these watches to make them very different, but this watch is remarkably different, being all green like it is with the sunburst and the Cerachrom bezel. And also, that is not available anymore. So you can't find it anymore. So I'll tell you where you can go to get it. It's a really great watch, but it's hard to find. And if you can find one, buy it. Okay, so that was like the briefest Rolex Hulk video probably ever made. And as I said in the beginning, this is really more leaning towards Rolex corporate and the behavior of the company. And the reason why I say that is the next video that I'm doing is going to be specifically on Rolex. I interviewed with the company for a position, and I wanted to share it with you because some of the things surprised me. So I want to share that in my next video. Thanks so much for watching this. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.